For the Press Corps, I'm Geoffrey Jennings. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you the latest news from the Siva Valley conflict. Here in the 119th World Conquest of the Foxhole War, it's day 36. Winter Storm Aidan has hit the north-central war zone as both sides make big moves in the ongoing opening phase of this war. A reminder that the Press Corps is focused on the Able Shard. On day 28, the PressCorps Weather Service declared Winter Storm Aidan the first major storm system of War 119 and has affected the confirmed regions of the Moors, Callahan's Passage, Lynn of Mercy, and Storm Cradle. Unconfirmed reports indicate Aidan has also spilled into Stone Cradle, Marvin Hollow, and northern Deadlands. Snow and temperatures are falling at a dangerous pace, and conditions may be quickly lethal to the body, in some reports between 5 to 10 minutes. Seek or build shelter or flames immediately. Destroyed trenches and craters do not prevent freezing. If you must travel, do so in winter clothing or transportation. Vehicles are at risk of freezing when their engines are off. Rivers and shores may freeze over and become traversable, but personnel are advised to use caution when traversing ice, as ice can be broken. There may be a severe reduction in visibility even during daytime. It's unknown so far how Aidan has affected the war, though we can speculate this will be a challenge for warden logistics and builders, as well as colonial commando units operating in the Sievish back line. From the PressCorps Casualty Office, the latest numbers coming here from day 35. Total combined casualties at over 500,000, 582,600 dead. Deadliest region remains the Deadlands at 98,200 dead. That is give or take about 30,000 more than the second deadliest region of Endless Shore. As always, historically speaking, Deadlands, usually very aptly named Deadlands, continues to be the highest casualty region. Taking a look at the map, in Fisherman's Row, wardens hold on to Idolo in the center, but the collies have successfully pushed up their left flank, capturing both relic bases and opening a path to Blackwell. In Pharaonic Coast, colonials have secured the middle thirds of the region, pushing the wardens to the north and east corners. In King's Cage, wardens have captured the northern two-thirds of the region, leaving the colonials in the south. In Loch Moor, the Legion has recaptured West March Relic Base, keeping the wardens in a quarantine at Mercy's wish across the water, across the loch. In the Deadlands, where Winter Storm Aidan is present, the colonials have nearly boxed the wardens out of the region. The final safest position is Callahan's Gate and its local safe house. Historically speaking, this has often been a last stand for the wardens in Deadlands. In Marvin's Hollow, colonials have taken Spit Rock's relic base, putting the warden central city of Maiden's Vale in play. In the Claustra, warden troops own the northeast corner of the region, with the collies in the southeast. With the collies in the southwest, and that includes the treasury. In Endless Shore, warden forces have nearly locked the region down, cornering the colonials at Iron Junction. The wardens have advanced to the southern half of the region at a much faster rate than was originally speculated by observers due to the two and a half bridges that connect to the southern thirds, but it seems the wardens have managed to break through. And in the Fingers, Fort Barley was recaptured by the collies on day 33, finally ejecting a warden amphibious assault that lasted 28 in-game days. Certainly rigorous supply by barge being shipped to to Fort Barley. The warden held Fort Barley at the time. But finally, it seems the collies have pushed them out. Fort Barley and its local oil, not slick, but rather an oil coming out of the ground, that raw resource of oil, was home to a kind of a cult, the holy cult of hydrocarbons, as it has been called. It goes by several names, but it is a ritualistic death cult, or was a ritualistic death cult, that we're not quite sure what has happened to that cult now that the collies have retaken the position, but you can see more and hear more about that situation on the PressCorps YouTube channel. You can follow through the links below, or just look up PressCorps Gaming on YouTube, and there was an excellent report by PressCorps Warden Correspondent Aidan Fraser for that situation. But regardless, Colonials, again, locking back down the fingers. And that's where we will leave you with this quick update as Winter Storm Aidan continues to roll the northern half of the war zone, or at least the north central portion of the war zone. And we'd love to hear your stories, particularly for wardens in that snowstorm, including as well as attacking Colonials, and how that is going to affect the outcome, or rather the outcome of the opening phase of this war. Again, the war is still very much young. The last major war, which is War 117, that is the second longest war in Foxhole history, clocking in at about 49 and a half real-life days. To take 24 times 49, and that comes out to however many days war. So it had to have been over 1,000, easily over 1,000 days in the game. And with War 119 being an update war, we may very well see similar numbers. Stay tuned to the PressCorps, not just on Twitch, but also on our publications at PressCorpsGaming.com. You'll find the PressCorps Bulletin, as well as on socials. We are on Blue Sky now. The PressCorps has decided to leave Twitter behind, and we are now focused on Blue Sky as your home for text-based and latest breaking news. Blue Sky is actually a pretty decent news aggregate, so follow that for more, as well as on Twitch and YouTube, as mentioned. So for the PressCorps, I'm Geoffrey Jennings. Thanks for tuning in. Good night and good fight.
The PressCorps is an all-volunteer creative collective of reporters, broadcasters, artists, and more from the MMO video game Foxhole, developed by Siege Camp. Our mission is to engross our audience in and amplify the stories of this unique war ecosystem. The PressCorps was founded in 2018 by former Planetside 2 Radio Free Auraxis host, CaptainInArms. It is a separate community entity and is not officially representative of Siege Camp. For more information, visit our website at PressCorpsGaming.com. That's PressCorps Gaming.com.